Hello guys, this is Jones 1095 with the first ever video on my channel. This will be a video review of an RC helicopter. This is the Madhawk 300 review. It has the Airwolf body on it, and we'll just start off by showing you the box right here. It's not too flashy at all. It tells you the dimensions of it in millimeters and shows you the Coast Guard skin you can get for it. Over here it shows you all the other skins right here. This is the skin I got with it. I also got this skin, but I'll tell you about that later. And then your remote controller and helicopter, and same thing as your side. So the box isn't all that flashy. Here's the helicopter right here. It is a 4-channel helicopter. I got this one off of xheli.com for around $175. As I said, 4-channel, so you can control the roll of the helicopter, the pitch, and the yaw. And then of course the 4th channel is your altitude, whether you want to go really high or low to the ground or whatever you want to do. This is a fixed pitch helicopter, which, correct me if I'm wrong, it means it's not coaxial. It just has one set of rotor blades and not 2 sets of rotor blades to counteract the torsion of each other. So it has this tail blade right here, as your real helicopter would have in real life. So this balance bar basically acts as a gyroscope to keep the helicopter really steady in flight, and I'll show you a short little flight demo later. I'm not the best pilot, but I just try to show you a little bit of stuff from what I can in my basement, because it's not good conditions to fly outside right now. But the controller it comes with is 2.4 gigahertz, which basically means it's got a really nice strong signal, and you can fly multiple helicopters without interfering with signals. There's me in the camera, if you can see. It's also got an LED screen here. If you can see that, I don't think the camera, you can see the 50% here. And you have your elevation, aileron, throttle, and rudder right here. It tells you the battery level. And I'll turn it off right there. So here's your altitude right here. This will be your yaw, pitch, and roll. And then you can set your trims with these little knobs right here, and you can put a lanyard here so you don't have to worry about dropping your remote controller. So this is a really nice, tough thing. Doesn't feel cheap at all, or after all it shouldn't. It's $200, but it also comes with a 7.4 volt 1000 milliamp battery, which lasts around 10 minutes. I have 2 of these, one of which is actually slightly bigger. It's probably 1/8 of an inch wider. Actually, it looks more like 1/4 of an inch when you put them next to each other like that. But this works. I can fit it in there barely, but it does go in there. So yeah, you can get 2 of these if you want. That's why I have the other ones from an old helicopter I have. And then over here I have my other skin, the black skin. I haven't put it on yet because I ordered the skin separate from the helicopter, and it didn't come with the what they call the tail block assembly, which is just the tail right here. The tail, it didn't come with that, so I haven't put it on yet. If I upload more flying videos of this, I will put it on with the tail, but that's why I don't have it on. It should be on Friday, but that's a different story. Oh, and I put a decal on the front from one of my models, if you can see that. So that's all it is. It's a great buy, very stable. It's not for beginners, it's for intermediate. I still kind of consider myself a beginner at helicopters. Since I'm a beginner, I have crashed this twice, not twice, but it held up to it very nicely. I haven't had to change the rotor blades. One thing has broken on it, and it's not that big of a deal. What broke on it was right here, your stabilizers. One of these pegs are supposed to be 3 pegs, and one of them broke off when I crashed. And it was in my basement. It was only from like 3 feet up, so these are very fragile. I actually broke both of them. I ordered a new set, so if you're gonna get this, I'd probably or if you're gonna get this as a beginner, I'd recommend getting 2 sets of these vertical stabilizers. And over here, it only has 1 pin still in there, but it's enough to hold it in. It's not anything you can see, it's just something that's a little bit weaker, so next time I crash, if I crash again, I probably won't be able to stick this back in there, and the only thing that'll keep it in is super glue, and I don't really want to glue it in there, so that's why I'm getting another set of those. And you can also put guns on this. The Airwolf is a undercover military, in real life, an undercover military helicopter. I don't know if anyone bought any Airwolves in real life, but what it has 2 50 caliber guns on either winglet, right here if you can see that, and then 1 30mm cannon right here. It's your option if you want these on. If you want to take them off, all you do is pull them out, pull the guns off right here. It's pretty nicely detailed. It's all black, but it's nicely detailed. And then if you don't want guns, you want to go undercover, you just do that. But I like to have guns on this one, just because that's how I like it. So if you're a beginner, I wouldn't recommend getting this because it is expensive, and I mean, if you have no flying experience, you might crash this. My first helicopter was a little Air Hogs 4-channel, which actually is really good practice. It's the same exact controls as the big versions, except on a smaller scale, and it can take a lot more hits. My Air Hogs I've had for a year now, and it still flies very well. So without further ado, without me rambling on more and more about this, great helicopter for the money, not for beginners. And now we're going to get on to the flight demonstration. Once again, I'm not the best pilot, so just if you see any mistakes, just let them slide.
What was that?
Landed it. Alright, pass that test.